Here we are. Are you sure you know what you're doing?
The Oracle's seen the child, just like I did. He'll be here to find her any minute now. I've got to get to her before he does. Wait for me here.
Wait, so Tyler's gonna, like, not be part... Wait, is he part of the story anymore? Why isn't he with us? I thought he stayed here.
No, he's gonna hang out with fucking Jeffrey and Doug.
Shit, we can't do branching paths anymore, but we have all these characters. Well, let's make him just fuck off for now, and, good enough.
Either he goes to Florida, or he disappears from the story in a different way.
Anything could happen.
Sir, you can't
Our
go
choices
in there.
really did matter.
Also, according to the captions up front, we're getting down close to average Mars temperature.
If those Martians can survive, so can we.
I think he's like, we gotta watch out for the Oracle, and not like, I don't know, the nun we just walked past.
Hello, are you the Indigo child?
No.
Shit, not her.
Nope, well, goodbye.
They showed you which door you came out of when you did this whole thing. Did you remember?
Like this painting.
I felt it was somewhere towards the end of this hallway.
Yeah, that painting was right outside their door. That's probably this one or their neighbor.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, this is the one.
He killed a
My
nun.
dreams. You have to come with me.
Plus 10, kidnapping a child.
She comes out of it like she's not here at all.
That's a dead child.
God, look at that fucked up bear on that bench. Jesus.
So, I see you're still alive. I don't know how you've managed it.
Can
but
you
that's
turn
no
up that
more
voice synth, my dudes?
Give me the child.
Does this make me sound cool?
Take her to the ones you serve.
Sorry,
They'll
I
use
bought
her to
this
make
Darth
slaves
Vader
of the
mask.
entire
Got
human
the
race.
spirit stole.
That's no concern of yours. You'll be dead before that comes to pass. Give me the child. I don't have time to play with you.
Nope. Goodbye.
So long,
The end.
sucker.
Wow, he did it! He escaped!
Damn, he's
You
good.
here. You mustn't move, understand? I'll be back soon to get you.
Oh, don't worry about that. We ran out of animation a while ago.
Oh god, this I've
Oh,
seen.
yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my god! I love how fighting game it is,
That's
where you
how
have
my
to
story
stand up in order to fall over when you die.
Just before escaping with the Indigo child, I could have protected her and saved humankind.
Well, thanks for the LP,
The Oracle
guys!
was more powerful.
World's doomed.
Face.
I don't know
Jeez.
what happened next.
Indigo Child is way
This is
scarier
gonna
than the
be
Prophet.
good to see it.
Alright. Oh my god, we got an extra
Second
life.
point of hell.
Oh my god!
Anything could happen.
That's how you know it's serious.
Wow, I love Dragon Ball Z.
This is just them slapping each other like 5-year-old children.
Patty cake pickers, man.
This is so fucking stupid. Even for this game, I feel like this just got really stupid.
Like doing a backflip onto a train was like, oh hell yes, that's awesome. That's so dumb. But this is on a whole new level. Oh my god.
Oh my Christ! What the fuck? Folks, this is the game that put David Cage on the map. This is what everyone wanted.
Hell, I agree. More wire foo fights in video games.
So all the budget went to this, huh? For the end of the game. That's
Yeah.
This is like the end of Police Story, but it's supposed to be taken seriously.
What was that?
What do you call it, David Cage? I call it the stupid Matrix.
What?
Oh, you still have one life, thank God.
I think I pressed like one button wrong there.
Alright, get ready to jam. No, I think that had to happen so that you can do this.
At least we got to hear that war cry again. That action burp.
Oh my god.
Why isn't
Oh,
this
no.
how you stopped the origami killer in Heavy Rain?
That's how my story ends.
Oh my God!
Oh,
You have to
God.
start from the
It's-
beginning.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh my God!
Oh, I'm gonna have to do the dreaded editing.
Your fans will never know the pain of sitting here through all of these takes. I'll tell you, my mental health meter is going down, down, down right now.
Hell, it's worse than Tyler's.
They'll have so much less of a chance to experience our thrilling soundtrack of
This really just sounds like fucking David Cage with a Duel of the Fates to play.
David Cage bought a Casio keyboard that had like a voice mod on it, and he's like, "Oh, I like this."
I'm pretty sure the soundtrack was done by the guy who did Twin Peaks.
Whoa! No way! No way!
I think so.
All right, I'm looking this up while you do whatever the fuck, FutureFriend.
I feel that music was at least, like, recognizable.
Also, it was never expected to cover a martial arts battle.
I don't know about that. I heard that third season got crazy.
Okay, yeah, so it does look like one of the people who worked on the soundtrack was the guy who did Twin Peaks and
Yep.
like Mulholland Drive.
It's been a while since I watched Twin Peaks, but I'm pretty sure Agent Cooper did not know the Kaioken. Even by the end of it.
That's what they say for Twin Peaks: The Return.
Yeah, well, looks like someone hasn't watched season 3. It's pretty much the same as this.
I love that really, like, ambiguous ending towards the end when they're just sitting in the car and Agent Cooper starts yelling and charging up.
I can't believe it. The Mayans killed Laura Palmer. Oh, this is new.
How long is this? What the fuck? Seriously?
I like also that this is so long, and it's also not like a choice, right? This isn't a thing that matters. You have to do this. All of these faces are so good. Oh,
Nothing personnel, kid.
guys, our budget. We can only have 2 people on screen for seconds at a time.
God, now I know how it feels like to be the person fighting me on Tekken, just constantly blocking.
What?
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 Huh?
These 10th level slap fights.
Shit.
Wow, truly the Mayans were a great race.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh my god.
No, FutureFriends!
That's how my story ends.
No! David,
Oh,
you son of
are
a bitch!
shitting me.
David!
So,
Listen, I'm just glad, like, this is so obviously bullshit that no one is blaming me for this.
No, absolutely not. This is way longer than that stupid one where everything in your apartment ever shot at you.
so like this section is, like people played this game were like, man, that 10-minute long fight where if you lose once you have to start all over again really sucks, huh? And then David Cage goes, fine, no game overs ever then. You can't ever fail from the rest of my games. How do you like that, huh?
And you know what? I agree with him. I agree with him.
I changed my mind. Choices don't matter in this video game.
I'm gonna have this, towards the end of this LP, I'm gonna have this entire sequence in my muscle memory.
You're gonna wake up, like, sweating, just screaming, because you're dreaming about this.
I'll do all of the moves in here, like in real life, as soon as I wake up.
Every day I open Palm Slam, an ancient stone tablet. Doing this on mouse and keyboard, not so bad. Just pushing buttons. At times.
Yeah, you're not having to do, like, quarter circles or anything to climb a pole or whatever, because you can just fly now. So, like, you think all this was mocap?
Yeah, these were both done by David himself.
I think this, yeah, I don't think this is mocap. This can only come from the twisted mind of David Cage himself.
He came up with all these moves.
So it's very clear that he liked The Matrix. Do you think David Cage is really into anime also? Because that's what I'm thinking about during this fight.
I don't think he's into anime, but he is into franime.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Agreed.
He's like, oh, Oban Star Racer, that's what I want to make a game out of.
He's like, totally spies? That's my jam.
Oh, my biggest influence for Fahrenheit, aka Indigo Prophecy? Well, Winx Club, first of all. I had the basketball scene based on my favorite franime, Galactic Football.
Oh my god, all of these good jokes, nobody's gonna hear them.
That's how my story ends. He kicked me in the shin and then my brain exploded.
Make the uncut version that's just an hour and a half long of us doing this.
It's just for the patrons.
Patreon exclusive where we actually make all the jokes.
This is your next charity marathon, right? As long as the donations keep flowing, we will keep doing this fight. 24
hours of this fight. Pay me to stop.
Yeah, but fuck Desert Bus. Let's just do this for 24 hours. Also, here's something to think about while this is going on. Why did Lucas need Carla for this at all?
I don't know.
He doesn't know how to drive.
Well,
yeah, he doesn't have his driver's license.
She has a gun.
Yeah, and she's making great use of it during this fight with the Mayans.
Hell, maybe she's gonna come out towards the end of it and, like, shoot him in the back.
Yeah, she's not on the roof right now. It's him and the kid and the wizard. And that's it.
Oh my... Okay, so if you start that with the R button, you just fail. You have to press the L button.
Right.
Well, he did say use the L and R buttons, and it shows you what order.
That's a Zerg noise he's making. Agent Mayan Oracle was a Hydralisk.
God, those close-ups are the worst.
Time for the instantaneous transmission section.
The music looped.
Oh, it was seamless, too.
See, this is the moment they make sure you know how to parry.
Quantic Dreams didn't have that fucking Twin Peaks money for like a 10-minute long song. David Cage hadn't won 3 BAFTAs yet.
No!
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god!
Well, at least we saw that cool move. There's
Yeah.
always a silver lining.
Escaping with the Indigo child. I could have protected her and saved human lives.
Okay, I need to rest my hands for a bit.
More powerful.
No problem.
I don't know what happened next. To be honest, I'm just as happy.
This
to
is
be
like
around to see
the
it.
second to last scene, though, right?
Basically, yeah, this is like the second to last one where you have to like do something. Yeah, it looks like everything else is basically just like a walk to the end.
Yeah, I think the one choice that matters happens soon.
So it turns out that you accidentally got one of the last extra lives in the game, but by going into the wrong room in that orphanage,
Oh my god.
which is why you have 2 health instead of 1.
And hell, I need both of them.
Yeah, clearly.
Hell, when they re-released this game, they should have given it the Prepare to Die edition tag.
This is the longest sequence of, like, anything in any video game, it feels like.
Like, I kind of feel Heavy Rain at least was better about all of this shit, because at least you have breaks.
Uh-huh. And, like, checkpoints, probably.
Well, it's also ridiculously hard to fail in that game.
Mm-hmm. God, that facial expression every time. Wow.
Yeah, I hate that one. And the next one, too. I think this was even worse. Ugh. Oh, it's horrifying.
You can see the animator, like, moving each individual part of his face.
They both look like they belong on Mystery of the Druids
Oh,
cover.
yeah. God, these fight sounds are the worst. Bap, bap, bap.
What? How did it... Okay, at least don't...
Lisa didn't kill you, you just have to redo that bit.
Oh,
There we
finally!
go.
Future friend, since you're cutting this out, I'm just gonna let you know, I don't mind if you just, like, have us watch a long play for the end of this Let's Play.
We nearly got it.
Wow, you know, the Indigo child doing a great
What?
job
What
of
the
just, like, sitting there. Also, what the fuck?
Just before escaping with the Indigo child, I could have protected her and saved humankind. The Oracle was more powerful than I was. I don't know what happened next. To be honest, I'm just as happy now.
Eventually I'll get this. Also, I refuse to do a long play. They won't make the same choices as me.
Yeah, they won't
That is
fuck up
true.
all the time. Yeah, you might come into this with like 6 lives and like you have perfect mental health, and you're like, that's not canonical.
We need to be a human train wreck.
Yeah, I bet the long player had sex in the game. That's no good. That's not my canon.
You know, for all the bullshit that's going on here, they really did save like all the budget for this one fight, because it's the only one where, like, even though the Oracle animates in such a way that he doesn't notice that the fight's over, like, Lucas falls over in comparison to all the other cutscenes where it just fades out and he, like, commits suicide or whatever. Like, clearly some attention to detail is given here, but just, like, not enough to make it, I don't know, fun or good.
It's really a problem with like how reaction based it is.
Yeah.
And my reactions are not great to begin with.
I'm so glad we started early, by the way, future friends.
Hell, it's gonna be late by the time we're done at this point.
Well, right, that's why it's gonna be started early. We're so close.
Well, there's that seamless loop again.
Oh, I figured it out, by the way.
No!
Oh, wait, what? Oh, I looked away. Did you die?
Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Alright.
Just before escaping with the Indigo child, I could have protected her and saved humankind. The Oracle was more powerful
Wow.
than I was. I don't know what.
Man, Indigo Prophecy, huh?
To be honest, I'm just as happy not being around to see it.
Anything could happen, as long as you make 500 perfect inputs.
Well, this sucks, huh? Oh my god. Jesus.
Oh, fuck, wait, no, the timer's going down, son of a bitch, son of a bitch.
Piss faster.
Future friend now? Oh my god. Oh. Wait. What? Wait. Oh.
No, it's fine, because that's where the continue is, yeah.
Okay, it is?
The last save.
Oh, thank god. Okay.
Why is there a timer? What the fuck, David?
It's like an arcade thing, you know?
You know, it's from the arcade version of Indigo Prophecy.
I'll be back soon to
I'd
catch
play
you.
that.
I hope.
Yeah, you gotta do this all. Oh no.
You got to do all the Simon Says on a dance pad. Hell yeah.
Alright, that was a fluke.
Look, you're getting it back. You know, after you
That's
piss,
not my
you gotta...
story yet.
Now you have 2
You
lives.
gotta work it out. I get it.
So that was smart, really.
Oh my god, why do I fuck up so hard now?
It's all that piss, now that it's gone.
It was really the thing, like, keeping me balanced.
You should have gotten rid of your piss of power.
You've disrupted your essence.
Sorry, I'm looking at a walkthrough, but it doesn't give me any advice on this. I can't help you.
Just do 800 perfect inputs.
Loon, did you have a lot of trouble with this when you played?
I don't know. I'd have to go check. I may have had more health when I got here.
You may have been playing like an intelligent person, I got it.
Oh, okay, so I think I've figured out something about David Cage's process.
Alright.
So the guy who voices Lucas right now, David Gassman, voices Goku in the big green dub of Dragon Ball Z.
It all makes sense now.
I cracked the case.
God, all this commentary gotta be lost like tears in time.
No, legitimately, just release an uncut version. Like, you know, make the good episode, and then you can make the bad version of the same episode.
You should hold a poll.
No, no.
You should hold a poll with like A or B, and B is for the full version of the gameplay, and A is for the
That's how
cut
my
one.
story ends.
See, viewers, your choices matter. If you voted for B, you get all of it.
That's where my story ends. I never saw the real shit of the Saya people.
And fake gamers here talking about Battletoads when the real challenge is this.
This is worse than the turbo tunnel for sure. I'll say it, this game is real NES hard. It's for real gamers.
When are we gonna get this quick time event at EVO?
Oh wow, Lucas's VA is also Tyler. I didn't even notice. Wow. How talented.
Another great signal of how non-racist David Cage is.
Oh my god, you're right! That's why he made all of that, like, all of the music for Tyler. It's like, oh, they won't notice because I got a white guy to voice him.
All of this is slowly starting to melt into one for me.
Eventually you're gonna, like, open your third eye and you're just gonna, like, do this super well. You're gonna 100% it.
See through time.
And all I see is bad video games forever.
I'm so amped up I can't even laugh at that face anymore.
In fact, it's beautiful to me now.
He's starting to believe.
Oh, cool, the voice of the Oracle? Also the voice of Glowbox from, Rayman.
Really gotta woo. Oh, come on! I put in one wrong input.
God, I love that he just, like, kicks you in the back of the knee and it just destroys you.
Ow.
I know I'm apparently, like, an immortal Superman now, but that still hurt.
No!
Oh, jeez.
That's how my story ends. I failed. Just before escaping with the Indigo child. I could have protected her and saved humankind. The Oracle...
Do we have to end up doing 2 sessions because of this one fucking segment?
No, you're gonna do it.
Just as happy not being around.
How good would you guys say your reflexes are, by the way?
Pretty good. I'd probably fuck this up.
So I'm thinking, if I really can't anymore, if all my fingers just hurt, I'm just gonna use fucking Parsec.
Well, I feel like the delay is not gonna go over very well with this game.
Yeah, that's the problem, probably.
Since we have time, I'm gonna go look up how long this fight took me.
Well, I'm gonna look up some reviews of this game from Steam since we have some downtime here.
Since we're all just having a little fun.
You know, just having a hoot.
Well, says, if you need to see NPCs urinating, this is the game for you. A David Cage special. Recommended.
Wow, that...
You know what? I don't know. I think Heavy Rain has more of that.
My favorite game of all time. Enough said. Well told, mysterious story. Although it was made in the aughts era, it is fun to play also nowadays. Disagree. After many years, played and finished it again. And one more time, it was a great experience. Great story, beautiful soundtracks, reasonable gameplay.
This is the most acceptable video game I've ever played.
I like reasonable because it's like you can really out-debate this video game if you set your mind to it.
So apparently the American version of this is different from the European version, at least the original one, where it's like uncut. I don't know what they would have cut out of this. Maybe the sex.
The sex.
Half of this fight.
You guys said sex and that distracted me. I'm like a caveman.
Oh no, I've got a boner.
Okay, I found where my copy of
That's
this
how my
fight
story
happened.
ends.
Watching through it in real
Just
time.
before escaping with the Indigo child.
Okay, yeah, I had a full
Protected
bar of
and
life
saved
going into this fight.
The Oracle.
Oh, okay, well that'll change everything, honestly.
I don't know what happened next. To be honest, I'm.
I think what really is fucking me up so far is like those LNR sequences, because if you like alternate the buttons like wrong one time, it will just fail you.
That sucks ass.
Okay, here's the best review so far. I'm really on the fence about this one. I'm glad I played it, but at the same time, I feel relieved it's over. Good stuff. Interesting story. The idea of controlling the characters the way you do in this game is interesting. What does that mean? You get to play many different characters. The boxing match. It's a unique experience, and you'll get to say to your friends, I played that game and finished it. Nice music. Police.
I don't think we'll be able to say that. I don't think we'll be able to say that at this pace.
Police isn't stupid. And I want Carla's apartment.
You know what? I agree. I want that poster.
This isn't a game. It's an interactive movie. Think Telltale games and stuff. I'm gonna recommend it, but only if you fit these criteria. You enjoy story-driven games, you have the patience to watch long, unskippable cutscenes, and you play games for the plot, rather than the fun value.
I mean, I'm a European. That basically describes me to a T.
A
I
Euro
will play
person,
whatever.
yes.
Yeah, I will play whatever janky ass thing is out there. But jeez Louise.
The game revolves around 3 characters who you frequently switch between. Think of George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire for a nice comparison on how the story is.
What? What? Yeah, it's just like that. Yeah, remember that part in the first book where, I don't know, Joffrey says 3 lines and then it skips right back to Sansa?
Best story I've ever seen in a game that wasn't about vampires in LA.
This is almost as good as Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. You heard it here, folks.
Okay. Second review. A homicide case turns into the Matrix.
experiments with a mental state mechanic where bad things will mess you up and good things will raise your spirits.
Alright, so I found the end of this fight. You are very almost there.
Oh, fuck, thank God.
You were like within like 2 or 3 buttons of being done.
That
your
sucks
best
ass,
run.
but also thank God. We know
It's
the
4
future
minutes
can
long
do
when
it.
you're doing it perfectly. Also, during the L&R segments, I seem to build bar much faster. You have to really go wild on these. You're not... Yeah, just mash. Go crazy. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it.
Okay, this is it.
Yeah,
think you did.
this bit is almost there. There you go. Yeah, nailed it.
Oh my god, that took us like 40 minutes.
I can't believe you did this perfectly on the first try. Wow, what an expert, true pro gamer you are, future
You are a
friend.
Fahrenheit
I can't
savant,
believe
my
you
friend.
did it the first time, and you have nothing to edit.
Even the editing is not gonna showcase that. Don't lie to the viewers.
Live on the internet. Oh, by the
Oh,
way,
no.
it's not over.
Well,
Watch
oh
out,
my
he's
god.
doing the moves.
Fuck off! Fuck off, David!
Did you fall
didn't
through the
earn this.
propellers or just what?
So, why are these helicopters chasing you?
What the fuck? No. No.
The only way this could be a bigger fuck you from David Cage is at the very end. It's like we pan out to a hospital and Lucas has been in a coma the whole time
Maybe this has all been a comic that Tyler has been drawing.
instead of doing his work.
Yes.
Oh, God.
And that's how my story ends. I finally submitted my manuscript to the publisher.
Agatha.
Wait a minute, Agatha, you were dead.
10,000 years depends on the fate of that child. A new golden age, peace and security, or the reign of ice, of terror and death. We were right to have chosen you.
You've been using me from the start, haven't you? You manipulated me so I'd find the girl for you.
Manipulated isn't really the word. Let's say guided. We intervened to protect you because we knew you could lead us.
Your intervened real shitty. Did you not watch the last 40 minutes of my life?
No, you're right. Poor Agatha died in her apartment. We've simply borrowed her physical appearance to allow us to communicate with you.
What happened at the amusement park?
We've borrowed her character
remember
model
anything
so
after
that
the
we don't
war
have to
was
render a different
You
character.
didn't survive the fall. We found
Stop
your
asking
body
questions
and we
about the
resuscitated
budget.
you. The truth is that you are dead, Lucas.
Well, I feel like that after that
Bum, bum,
fight.
bum.
You brought me back?
We have certain...
You brought me back to this bitch of an Earth.
Surprise you. Bringing you back to life was nothing
That's
except-
crueler than anything the Mayans have done to me.
It was vital that you bring us the Indigo child, and you succeeded. Now we can put her in a safe place. You've accomplished your mission well.
Refuse.
I don't trust you. Jade stays with me.
That's right, never trust an old
By
person.
the way, we know this child's name.
I'm going to have to eliminate you.
What?
What?
Oh no, she was a Terminator.
Oh, I forgot one small detail. When we brought you back to life,
This is a Bionicle design.
within your corpse,
This is like the icon of an internet browser from the 90s.
already dead. I can, however,
You guys wanna download the new Jello Man browser I heard so much about?
I remember Jello
to
Man.
resist. I have control of you now.
No, future friend, please.
Can you resist the cyber ghost?
Man, what if... Oh my god!
Lucas, hurry!
Plow through a brick wall. Child first.
Oh wait, the homeless people are on it too?
God, we're being chased by the golem of piss. All the urine collected throughout the game has come to life.
To my knowledge, what you just did there, that was the one choice that mattered, and now the SWAT team will shoot the internet ghost. With bullets from their guns.
A fucking 1916 Soviet, like, SWAT team.
Wouldn't it have been great if David Cage had set this up somewhere in the first, like, 8 hours of this game?